All right, good morning, second and third grade students. So today we are going to be talking about the classification of animals for science and the different characteristics of these different classifications. So first off, we're going to talk about animals with backbones. So first up, we have mammals. We have birds, we have fish, we have reptiles, and we have amphibians. So all animals that are in any of these 5 classifications are going to have a backbone or a spine to them. So first up, let's talk about what animals with backbones all have in common with each other. So first off, animals with backbones are called vertebrates. So vertebrates include many different kinds of animals. So they can be found just about everywhere. So you can find these animals in oceans, rivers, forests, mountains, and deserts. So animals with backbones can be broken up into smaller groups by their characteristics. So first off, we're going to talk about the classification of fish. So here are characteristics of fish themselves. So fish are the largest group of vertebrates. And as many of you know, fish come in many different shapes and sizes. And many fish are covered with scales that protects them. And they have fins that help them to steer and balance in the water. Also with fish, their body temperatures vary in the water. So their body temperature does not always stay the same. And fish breathe through what is called gills. So next up, we have what is called amphibians. So let's look at characteristics of amphibians. So with amphibians, their body temperature also varies with their surroundings. Amphibians hatch from eggs and they live on land as an adult. So young amphibians breathe through gills like fish do, but adult amphibians breathe air from their lungs. So when they're young, they breathe through gills like a fish, but then when they become considered an adult, then they develop lungs and breathe air. So some amphibians have smooth, moist skin also. So next up is reptiles. So reptiles can move at various speeds. So reptiles lay their eggs on land. Reptiles have dry, scaly skin, so opposite of amphibians. So they can include animals as large as a crocodile. Again, reptiles, their body temperature varies with their environment. And reptiles live in hot, dry deserts and in warm, wet, tropical rainforests. So next up we have the birds. So let's look at bird characteristics. So birds lay hard-shelled eggs that hatch in their nest. There are about 9,000 types of birds in the world. So birds are vertebrates that have wings and they are covered with feathers. So no other animal has this feature. The bird's skeleton is very light in weight and their skeleton needs to be light in weight because this is what helps them to be able to fly. And birds can range in size from as small as your finger to as large as a human. And next up we have mammals. All right, so characteristics of mammals. So they include a wide range of animals such as an ape, lions, kangaroos, bats, and many others. So with mammals, their young grows inside the mother. So with mammals, they do not lay eggs. So humans are also considered in the mammals group, but they, so meaning animals, have more hair than we do. And this is because the hair is what keeps the animals warm. And also another big characteristic of mammals is that they feed milk to their young. So this is one of the biggest ones. So if an animal feeds milk to their young, you automatically know that they are going to be in the mammals group. So a quick summary is that invertebrates do not have backbones. So these include the smallest animals such as spiders, mites, insects, and worms. And then again, vertebrates do have backbones, so that's what we talked about today. So they include animals such as horses, birds, cats, dogs, fish, lizards, and snakes. And we can also include humans in there also because we know that we also have a backbone. And that is our science lesson for today.